No, sorry, I'm not a mime. So, quick update. Books. I got a bunch of books. Wow, that was a horrible execution. It looks backwards to me, so this threw me off. Wilmington's Guide to the Bible. It's a dope book. I've been getting really into this last night. Yes, I said night because I literally found it on my mom's desk and was like, I'm taking it, and then I'm going to read all of it. And they have things like the Doctrine of Prophecy where they just lay out all the different scripture quotes of prophecy. Got the topical references all organized. It's really nice to have. So I got that from me mommy. Another update for books for you guys to get. A handbook for spiritual warfare. Still haven't really got too much into it, but from what I've gathered, it's going to be really useful. We have the Vine's Concise Dictionary of the Bible, and this is another one she got for me. The other one she's loaning to me. She's loaning me a couple of books, actually. I have a red letter NIV, but really what knocks my socks off is I'm borrowing the red letter King James. The Kings of James! So, having two red letters would be nice. I'm still making the complaint that they need to make an Old Testament version of red letter where they have all the different quotes of actual Yahweh. And then you have everybody. Like, why would you have literally just half the Bible color-coded with quotes of God when the other half has God talking in it? If anybody wants to get on that. Other than that, I would say what you need to get started, or if you want to be a nerd about all this, is a Strong's Concordance, which this is in tune with. Vine's Concise. This one's in tune with, or synced up with, whatever you want to call it. Synchronized with, whatever. And then you also have Septuagint, which I really like because that's Greek. Then you have the Tanakh, which is, Hebrew. So that covers your Hebrew and your Greek Old Testament. My friend Adam has a really nice interlinear Bible, so that one's Greek and Hebrew, and I want to get one of those. That was really interesting to look into, but you can find those on the apps as well online. I don't know what the difference is happening in person, but you should look into it. The King James Bible, that's really old, like the 16 whatever you want to call it, 18 whatever. That's another one that my friend Adam has. Really freaking cool. That's another one that I like. What else? Dead Sea Scrolls, if you want to get into it, honestly, when you get into things like the War Scroll and things like that, I think they're very useful if you want to treat them as a historic example of what the extremes of piety can bring you. Because again, these are Judaizers. These would be the most Judaizing of Judaizers. But the Essenes had some logic that I think was lost in the time of Jesus that I think he appreciated. Again, I think he makes references to the Essenes. I think there are at least references to the Essenes in the New Testament. I have to double check that. Again, I'm not an expert yet. So yeah. What else? Elder Shem, of course. There's Sketches of Jewish Life. That's one of my favorite ones. Talks about a lot of the background of just cultural life in Judea at the time. Then you have the Life and Times of Jesus of Nazareth, which is the one that I really like using. I'm probably going to read from it later because I want to read about the Sermon on the Mount. But that one's a really good one because it just goes through everything about Jesus. So there's that as well. Of course, these books are an investment, but I think it's worthwhile if you can get them or rent them or borrow them or get them online to have them. Again, I think it's a shame that there's not there is not a investment in having Christian-oriented or religious-oriented libraries.
Oh, babe, I want a library to read the Bible in one day.
Anyways, so yeah, that's a nitpick I have. And ideally, maybe that's something they can work on. That and the full red letter Bible, Old Testament and New Testament. And maybe a Bible that has a translation both in Greek and Hebrew that isn't interlinear, and linear, I can't speak. Sorry. So yeah, pretty much just want to give you guys a book update because what I want to start doing is organizing my videos more and actually trying to like produce specific topic-based videos diving into these things. So maybe it'll be a 30-minute long video talking about, what happens on the Sermon on the Mount, or we're going to go into what the doctrine of prophecy is according to Bloomington. Because again, this is me learning, and then the whole purpose of this YouTube channel is to show you guys what I'm learning about when I'm growing. And so if I'm going to read something to talk about what the doctrine of philosophy is, maybe we should all read it together so then we can all discuss it together, so then maybe we can all figure out something more further on our walk. Here we go. I just really like this song. Sorry, guys. And I don't control the music. This is my friends, which they're back. So, just want to say, get your books. Get your read on. Learn, people. This is what we're here for. Get your gangsterling on. And drink your ginger ale, people.